Gildan Media, a division of Recorded Books, presents The Little Book of Investing Like the Pros, 5 Steps for Picking Stocks, by Josh Pearl and Joshua Rosenbaum. Foreword by Howard Marks. Narrated by Graham Rowat. Publisher's Note: this audiobook refers to exhibits included in the print and e-book editions of the book. Foreword. Howard Marks, co-chairman and co-founder, Oaktree Capital Management. In 2011, I wrote a book called The Most Important Thing: Uncommon Sense for the Thoughtful Investor. I intended the title to be somewhat ironic, since in investing there's no single most important thing. A huge number of elements have to be taken into account in every investment decision, and the process has to be broad and yet detailed, both methodical and creative. How can would-be investors, or those on the way up, learn about all of these elements and how to incorporate them into their methodology? The Little Book of Investing Like the Pros by Joshua Pearl and Joshua Rosenbaum is a terrific source of help in this regard. It will quickly get the would-be stock market investor started up the learning curve. Simply put, I've never before seen a book that provides the same complete and thoughtful orientation to the process of investing. The Little Book is clear, logical, and well-organized, a concise survey course in what investors need to know. It starts at the beginning, with identifying candidates for investment and screening them for potential. Then it progresses to studying the subject company's finances, as well as gauging the potential of their businesses. It moves on to the essential element of gauging whether the attributes that have been identified are highly valued at the stock's price or a bargain. And it concludes with thoughts on how to determine the role the stock can play in an investor's portfolio. It illustrates these lessons by way of the example of companies that are followed throughout the book. The bottom line for me is that the Little Book of Investing Like the Pros provides a simple introduction to a far from simple field. Superior performance in the competitive field of investing requires both covering the nuts and bolts elements that most experienced investors are familiar with and mastery of nuanced considerations that will lead to success only if the investor understands them better than others. Identifying and learning to grapple with the former will free the listener to turn to a meditation on the latter. I'm glad the Little Book of Investing Like the Pros is at hand to accelerate the listener's progress. It does an excellent job of introducing the decisions that have to be made. You'll find learning to make them well to be a fascinating lifetime's work. Disclaimer. Views expressed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?